Is your dog a sock thief? You may be surprised at how this playful habit may actually harm your pet.
It's the mystery of the ages. Where is the missing sock? Well, one Portland area family now knows exactly what happened to 43 of their missing socks. The dog ate them. The family's 3-year-old Great Dane had been vomiting all day, so the dog's owners took him to the vet. X-rays showed 43 socks lodged in the dog's belly. No word on if the socks matched.
Our good friend, veterinarian Dr. Courtney Campbell joins us.
Oh my God.
Okay, so really quickly, let's show this picture of these 43 socks after they came out of this dog's intestines.
Oh, you kidding me? All at the same. Now the trick is try to find matches.
Yeah.
I don't
That'd
see
be a
any
fun
matches. That's quite a laundry bill right there.
That's a lot of socks.
Insane. It's like he was a sock collector, except he was doing it inside.
I mean, do you
Like a serial sock eater.
You're set up for an obstruction with that? Wow.
Yeah, the challenge is that's a really heartwarming story. You know, that dog ended up going home doing really, really well. But there's some things I worry about, especially when dogs are eating fabric, and it's a linear foreign body. And linear foreign body means what it says, something foreign in the body, and it's a line. And I just brought 2 basic examples here. Something everybody has at home, a sock, okay? And when you wear a sock, it gets a little bit worn. Some of the string could actually get anchored in the intestine. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna anchor this sock in the intestine. Now here, if you don't mind, just moving this sock along with me, look what happens to the intestine. Look at that.
Oh, it kind of pulls it. Ooh,
It pulls it, it bunches it up like an accordion. And blood supply goes away, the intestine dies, and then mortality increases. So when you see a doggy who's eating sock or fabric, think about linear foreign bodies. Think about this bunching up the intestine.
So if you've lost a sock and it's gone, and you think your dog ate it, you should go get the dog checked out.
I would absolutely. Now, some people say, well, Doc, how am I going to know whether my dog ate a sock or not? Vomiting, definitely not eating, and then diarrhea. But I will definitely say 25% of the time, especially in cats, you'll actually see it underneath the tongue. Or when they're going to the bathroom, you may see a string or a sock. Whatever you do,
that happen.
don't pull that string. If you see it coming out, stop. Take your dog or your kitty cat to the vet, because when you pull that string, look what you're doing to the intestine. Look at that.
Oh, man, yeah.
All bunched up.
I have to ask a question. I'm wondering, you know, because my dog Coffee, she used to go for my tampons all the time.
Yeah.
So I couldn't figure out what it is about my tampons that she liked, but what is it about socks? Because all dogs like socks. I mean, that's pretty universal, socks and shoes. Is it the scent? Is it?
It could be, and I have to be honest, it smells like you. Your dog is very affectionate and wants to be close to you, so they'll just constantly consume socks and things that smell like you. So,
oh, man.
This dog that my wife had when I met her, Mr. Boots, look at me. Starting from, so Mr. Boots had been given to my wife by a previous boyfriend.
Oh, really?
And this
So you never got along with that dog.
that dog knew that I was like an intruder or something. But this dog was an underwear eater too. And you know, it's one of those days where there's a missing pair of panties and my wife's accusing me.
Of course.
I'm like, why don't you ask your dog?
Right, blame it on the dog. You can always get away.
Hasn't worn underwear since. Okay, so really quickly, what's the strangest vet case you've ever seen?
There's so many. I mean, it's always a tough discussion when you remove lingerie items or undergarments from a dog's intestine. The situation becomes more delicate when you show those lingerie items and it doesn't belong to any of the ladies in the house.
That's one of those deals where you have to separate.
Well, that's what you say, though. The dog gets out a lot.
Yeah,
somewhere else.
Yeah, down in the neighbor's house.
Or something.
But how about non-cloth items that you
Magnets are really challenging.
Just like
I know
kids.
also in kids,
dangerous.
magnets are really an important and salient topic to talk about, because you have those two forces attracting each other, and they can go through the intestine, causing a perforation.
So keep anything that may harm your pet, just like a child, out of harm's way.